I've created a free home healthcare AI readiness score for healthcare agencies. And the reason I've done this is because since February of 2025, I've been researching different niches like home healthcare, law, and finance. And I have done some extensive reports, over 250 reports on different companies. And I've sent those reports to the owners of the companies or to the founders of the companies. And I've received nothing back. I have cold called and I've emailed, received nothing back. Unfortunately, a lot of people don't understand AI enough to understand where they rank. And these reports were showing them where they ranked in AI. Now that we have ChatGPT Atlas, which has over 300 million searches every single month, we've got Comet, we've got more AI web browsers coming out. You're going to be seeing more AI searches every single day. And if you aren't ranking in trust or knowledge on those AI searches, then you aren't coming up on those AI searches. And if you are not searching like your potential client, then you are not coming up because you don't know how your potential client is showing up until you start doing the research on all of your competitors and finding out what they're actually searching for. I've done this research every single day for the last, I don't know, 9 months almost. And I can tell you 16 to 18-hour days will show you a lot. And I have created this quiz based on over 107 different companies that I have researched, sent reports to the owners, have not received anything back. And I have looked into this quite extensively, and I've come up with this readiness score with 15 different questions that you can answer in about 2 minutes. And it doesn't take a credit card. It's free. It's free. Yeah, you get your score for free, and I'll show you exactly what you get in a few minutes. But this score shows you how ready you are, because a lot of these reports in fact, all of these reports that I sent out to these owners of these companies, none of them got back to me. And I have 3 reasons for that I believe. Number one, they think that I'm somebody that they don't even want to know, right? So I'm reaching out cold. I'm giving them information. They think I'm shaming them. They think I'm guilting them. They think I'm selling them something that they don't need. They think I'm some kind of like snake oilman or whatever. So they're going to brush me off. Number two, they've taken the hard time that I've taken, probably like 4 to 5 hours per company, and they've given it to their team and they said, hey, do something with this. This is great information. Better, make this better, do something for us. So they've taken my hard earned time and not even called and said, hey, we're using this. Thank you so much. Nothing, not even a recommendation, not a review, nothing. And they're giving it to their team, who they pay and they have a contractual agreement with, because now that team that they use for marketing have like made them pay every single month, and or they are just not interested because they don't think this is really going to happen. And they're thinking that AI, like the 1999.com bubble, was a bubble and it's a fad and it's all going away. And they're listening to different types of, fake news or whatever they're listening to. And they're just like, yeah, it's not going to affect me. I'm still doing PPC and I'm getting my leads. But if that PPC dries up because Google links are going away, then what are you going to use? Because there are no advertisings or advertisements right now on ChatGPT Atlas or Comet. So I highly doubt that you are going to be seeing a lot of PPC growth from Google anymore, because Google is going to Google AI Overviews and Gemini. And if you are not being recommended in the search for trust and trust signals or authority, then you will see that slowly decline. And I actually talked to one business owner who said, I'm seeing my PPC slowly decline, but he refused to invest because he thinks everybody should work for him for free. So, and that's not going to happen, because I've already done enough work for him for free and showed him exactly what's happening in the industry. But he'll take that to a Fiverr person, and then that Fiverr person will do more damage, and then inevitably his company will be worth less based upon what has happened. So this is where a lot of times, hiring the $2 chuck from Malaysia or the Philippines or somewhere else because you want to save on that and you don't want to invest in somebody who actually has taken time to research your company and given you the information that you need, that can backfire on you. And in fact, I've heard that in many groups that I'm in for AI, and I'm in some high-level groups. So this free home healthcare AI readiness score is based on the 107 or more research reports that I've done on the home healthcare industry. And I've sent those research reports to multiple different people on LinkedIn and through their email, and they could care less. So all of these questions are from that research. And these are specific questions to see, okay, are you ready or are you not ready? And I have answered these questions, and I'll show you exactly the result. I've answered these questions per exactly what the average home healthcare agency is doing right now in their business. And here is what I have seen. This is the readiness audit that I have taken based upon all of the answers that I have received from the reports that I've done about AI readiness and AI search for home healthcare. And this is 34 out of 99. This is average. I would say that most of the agencies are even below this. So this report gives you, and this is an authority report, right? This readiness audit, it's an authority report. It gives you the recommended next steps, your category breakdown, and then it gives you a way to book a call with me or email me. So I have done the report and I've done the research and I know this niche pretty well at this point. No, I don't own a healthcare agency. No, I'm not in it every single day, but I do research it every single day and I realize what the pain points are. So I'm outside looking in as the pain points are. And when you're outside looking in, I think you have a different type of perspective, especially the perspective of those who are searching for you. Because I look at what people are searching for. I don't look at what you think they're searching for. I look at the actual searches. So this is a readiness audit based upon your business. It's not based upon search because I've already done the research about search. And I know that there are more healthcare agencies that are not ranking than are ranking based upon trust authority. And the unfortunate part is that the chasm is so big right now that nobody's filling that in with what the trust signals need to be. And when somebody figures out what those trust signals need to be, they're going to be dominant in all of the search. And there are just 2 people I've talked to who really get this. And only one of those 2 people who I've talked to is definitely on board with working with me and saying, yeah, you know what? I see where this all has to tie in with everything I'm doing, not just with a keyword, not just with a search. This is a authority and trust signal, and that's bigger than anything else that we've seen in search. So if you are a home healthcare professional, if you are a manager, or if you are taking this on behalf of the company that you work for, then you will put your information in and you'll get your recommended next steps. Answer it to the best of your knowledge. Always answer it with integrity, because if you don't, you're not going to get your score. You're going to get somebody else's score. So make sure that you answer it with your company and your information. If you want to book a strategy call or an email or email me, please do. This does not guarantee you that I will get back to you with any answers if they are in-depth answers where I have to do research on your behalf for free. So if you book a strategy call, that's much better. I come to the table with a few ideas for you, and then we discuss working together to help you to be ready for this. How do I help you be ready for this? I help you with flows. I help you with automations. I help you with ranking. The AI that you're looking at here as far as readiness, this has to do with everything in your business. It's not just one thing. When you look at search engine optimization, that's search. It's one thing. AI is automation. It is generative. It is ask engine optimization. It is answer engine optimization. And that is about the entire generative engine optimization flow. So if you are AI ready in everything that you're doing, it's going to make a difference in the one thing that you're not doing. And that's not search engine optimization anymore. Google is getting rid of blue links. I have talked about this. You can look at in my posts, you can follow me, and you can see Google blue links are going away. PPC, I don't know if that's going away necessarily, but I do know for sure that with ChatGPT Atlas and Comet and the other web browsers that are coming out that are AI generated, those are much easier for people to use, and the searches are much better and they give a better overview. And that is the whole point of AI search, and that's the whole point of being AI ready. It means that you're ready in your entire business, not just in one part. So if you are a healthcare agency representative or owner, then this is for you. I hope you take it and take it with integrity and take it to heart that this is exactly what your business is ready for, and look at it in a perspective that gives you a better idea of how you can move forward and what you can move forward with. When you want some help, make sure you book a strategy call or email me here. You can do both, and I'll be happy to get back to you for a 15-minute free call. Have a great day, and thanks for watching.